We're live now. Now we are the ones who are live.
So we're ready.
We're talking ready this time now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to season 2.
Season 2 of The Vampers. This is our little slice of the world of darkness. We're running a game of Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition produced by Paradox Entertainment, and we're going to have a link, I don't know, somewhere. You can figure it out. It'll be on there somewhere. As a warning, this is a mature game. Nobody's going to jump on that one.
It's season 2. We're all serious. And
I'm waiting for Thirst Part 2. I'm just saying.
It's the depression season now. We're all serious and cool.
We started up here and now we're slow decline into season 3.
How did we get lower?
Yeah.
We started off real low.
Started at the bottom, now we're buried.
Yeah, they're all basically going to become shovelheads in this particular season. So there will be talk of some potentially unsettling concepts and situations. The players can, I guess, just mute me if they don't want to hear it. But if you guys need any...
I never want to hear you, Steve.
Yeah, I get that a lot as a storyteller. True. If you as a viewer need a timeout, hit mute, hit pause on the stream, come back later. We will have everything uploaded on YouTube eventually. So yeah, come back to that. And we'll try to kind of put chapters in so you can skip past the part you don't want to really hear. There's going to be mention of blood because it's vampires.
Ooh.
And
spooky. It's blood.
Yeah. Like I've already talked with all of the players at the beginning of the first season with regards to anything they want on or off the table. And we pretty much come to the vast majority of stuff is on the table. So, it's a rated M for mature game. Shit's going to happen. So if you need a bit of space, take it. Then we would like to thank our sponsors. Nice little segue into dice.
Dice? I have those.
I don't have the dice bag. Where'd my dice bag go? Oh, nope, I don't have it.
And these are from Phoenix Dice. And they are good friends. They are striving to help gamers be greener with dice and accessories made from recycled and or sustainable materials. Phase 2 recycled dice are on their way. Shop those at phoenixdice.com. Then we'd like to thank our good friends at Stormcrow Ale House here in Vancouver for providing us several gift sets last season that we raffled off. And they will be hopefully providing us another one for this season, from what I've heard. If you're in Vancouver or Toronto, check out their DM and Dine program, which is $40 per person. Request this guy. Yeah, I'm not on their list, so it doesn't really matter.
Also, still dangerous to go in there.
Yeah, it's true. 15 of which is a food credit, which you can get to eat during your adventure. The DM will take you on depending on your skill level and needs and wants of the group. While you're there, get a butterbeer, Romulan ale, or even a dungeon burger, which you roll a d20 to determine what the actual burger contains. Sometimes, and
blood.
You can get the alignment as well. So you can have like a neutral evil burger. and somebody who I happen to see in the chat, Artoria Designs, Michaela Artoria, provided us these dice boxes, which are awesome.
Thank you.
Ooh, mine actually have dice in them, but not vampire dice. Whoa.
And Raz can actually reveal the clan of Raz.
Yeah, the secret, the cat's out the bag.
That cat was released out of the bag by...
That cat was hunted out of the bag.
Yeah.
Cuthbert Beckett himself kind of dropped that one on everybody. Whoops. And if you want dice boxes or storyteller screen, which I still haven't been able to use because my setup doesn't have enough space for me to have a storyteller screen set up. if you could, just drop him a message on here, or you can contact him on the Instagrams. Just do that. And I was just informed that my mic was blasted out a little bit, so I turned down my gain.
Oh no!
I can do that now.
I got these new teeth, so I'm just going to be doing visual gags this entire stream. I'm sorry. They're really hard. Yeah. They're distracting.
And from here, we are going to go to the vampires and show everybody who they are. See who they are. Who's on screen first? I don't even know.
Who's on first?
It is Shar. Shar is on first.
That's me. Hi, everybody. I'm Charlene Bear. I play Morgan, who is a caitiff that is in a bit of a pickle right now. But my specialties are currently having a list because of new vampire thing. And I like to hit stuff and be stealthy. And we'll definitely be seeing some of that today.
Hi, my name. My name's Kelly. I also will have a lisp. I'm playing Insomnia, who's just getting back from Seattle, and has no idea what's going on. So things are pretty chill. Yeah,
I'm mad at you.
It's cool. I'm listening to some tunes on the way back. Nice ride through the highways of Seattle. Anyways.
And Rose, you are up next.
You were going to say Trevor because that's the character I played in the werewolf episodes, but
I was actually going to say Trash.
They both start with a T.
Regardless, I am Rose Bergeron, and I am playing Trash Panda. That is her name. She chose it. She is a homeless vampire who I'm kind of playing a bit more clean, but she's like rough and tumble, somewhat stuck in the 80s, 90s. Very well connected, though. She's also out like a light right now. So, yeah.
Currently,
I was about to point that
staked a little bit.
You wanted to take me wrestling. That's on you.
Don't victim blame Trash.
Well, you know who we should be blaming is you, Kelly.
No, not me, Kelly, the character.
I would say you have a point. Right. I would say you have a point, but I'm dead technically. So
we got plenty of time to blame everybody else later.
Chill, Shar.
Next up is Haley.
Children.
Or Haley.
I'm Haley. I play Erasmus, proud owner of the Mausoleum, the shitty dive bar that most of these miscreants live at. He's got a flair for anything a little bit gaudy and fabulous. And he's freaking out a lot right now, having just come home from a very successful trip. Mm-hmm. Not to great things. So.
As we'll discover.
As we'll discover, yes. And then there are some rumors that are kicking around. Down in Atlanta, there are rumors that after the execution of Prince Talbot Rourke for treason, a new prince has been put in place, and they have already launched an attack on the Second Inquisition facility in that area. For more information on that, go to Twitch ATL by night. And in New Orleans, Strauss has dispatched a lackey to try for the Tremere Primogenship. The prince seems resistant, but there are other forces in play in the area. Check that out. Check out Sanguine Knights on Twitch. But last but not least, in Victoria, which is just across that way.
Like right there. I can see it.
There was a suicide at UVic from an engineering student and an accidental death in an escape room in Bastion Square. For those, you can check out Twitch/DorkTales. We'll pitch to the associates, and we are pretty much ready to begin if everybody is set to go.
Shit's fucked up in the vampire world, eh?
Unlike our own world.
Yeah. Still somehow lighter than the real world, though. Seems cool.
And this is a world of darkness. It's a world not unlike our own, but we're in the darkest timeline. The world of darkness is kind of like the second darkest timeline.
Mm-hmm.
So vampires are very, very real, and they're over, I want to say here.
I don't know. I'm doing the RVD.
RVD. Wow. That was the wrestling episode.
Don't get me started on
And,
that.
the
Memories.
shadow a bit darker. Everything is a bit more kind of not cool. People huddle themselves up a bit more when they're walking home at night. And with the vampires in this particular coterie, let's just say some shit went down for those of you who haven't attended our first season. The coterie itself is kind of in shambles at the moment. People are wandering everywhere. And after a fairly long flight, Rasmius has arrived back at the mausoleum that he is proud of owning.
Have you seen his chairs?
They're not as good as the chairs in Germany, though.
How dare you?
Sublief. Or something like that.
And, you return home, dump your stuff down, and that is pretty close to probably about 15 minutes after you decide to, come in, drop all your stuff everywhere. That's when somebody comes running into Mausoleum. That is Morgan.
Oh. Raz, where the fuck have you been?
Oh, darling, I was on a trip. What's burning?
Well, fucking everything, basically. If we don't hurry, trash might be on fire already.
What? Slow, what? On fire?
She wanted to take me wrestling because insomnia left me. Anyways, it's besides the point. She's fucking torpored in a trunk of a car. I gathered as much information as I could, but I can't do anything on my own. I'm fucking injured.
Torpid? In a car.
By
Good
the
God.
fucking Anarchs, I think. Some
Why
chick
did-
named
oh,
Blue Rose.
Oh, no.
Speaking of your injuries, what are you at for damage?
I have 4 aggravated damage and one like half damage.
Oh, one like lethal or regular damage? Okay.
Regular, yeah.
So the regular damage you can heal with a rouse check if you would like.
All right. How do I do that again? We've been playing a lot of werewolf.
It's just the roll of 1 hunger dice.
All
and
right. That was an 8.
That is a success. So as you basically see everybody at Morgan running up to you, Raz, and freaking out, kind of there's a cut on her temple that sort of starts to like seal up a little bit. And you've seen it a bunch of times. Like that is kind of like a superficial wound. And if Morgan would like, you can heal one of the aggravated damage if you roll 3 rouse checks.
Ooh.
You're
You're going to get real hungry.
Yeah,
If you
my
scroll
hunger's
checks.
fine, so...
And Raz has not filled up our blood supply.
Oh, man. Are you ready for this?
Ooh.
That's a 3, and a 4.
That's a what and a what?
A 3, and a 4.
Oh, dear.
You catapult.
Oh, my God.
Morgan is kind of like, and you can see kind of a gradual increase as Morgan is like, you can see her getting more hungry, but at the same time, like kind of like a bunch of bruises along the side of her face and, along her shoulder are kind of healing up as well. Like she's like freaking out at you and getting
darling,
like more hungry.
darling.
She's at 4 hunger. So that's kind of,
You need to eat immediately before
I
you
do.
jump onto something.
and in the back of Morgan's head, you hear the mugger. say, why don't you just eat this Erasmus guy? Like, you could beat the shit out of him. It's no problem. Just, that's the way you hunt, right? Just kick the crap out of him. Then eat him. And then you've got his power, right? That's all you got to do. You got...
No, I need him. And he's my friend.
In that
That's
order.
what I'm saying.
In that order,
You need
yeah.
him. He's got food. He's made of food.
Raz, did you restock? Did you? I don't know.
I think so. Before all the trip stuff, I think I
Minorly,
did.
yes.
Yeah, I did the hospital
there's a
run.
bit. It's not as much as you would possibly like.
Darling, I really think you need to be drinking out of the vein right now. I know Insomnia has this whole thing about consent or whatever, but we're vampires and you need some goddamn blood. Especially if we're going to save Trash.
Fine, let's go out.
Right. On the double. Darling, I don't suppose you can contact Insomnia, can you?
Sure. I'll turn my phone back on. He wasn't answering before. I mean, I also heard that his car got flipped over and lit on fire, but who knows?
I leave for 1 week.
I called you a million times. You abandoned me. Burst into tears.
Listen, I promise I'm going to get a phone and learn how to use it, all right? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I'm getting it for your fucking Christmas present. Okay, I'm calling him.
Okay.
And it's kind of at that point that Insomnia comes pulling up outside.
Oh, shit.
That's good because my phone is non-existent at this point.
Yeah, there's that.
I think he does that thing where he like sits in the car for a sec, like rehearsing what he's going to say. Hey, I made this.
Do I know that he's outside?
This shock.
Yeah, have we seen him?
You have not.
Okay.
Hey, I saw some shit in Seattle. It wasn't great. But that wasn't an excuse. Okay, I'm gonna go with the.
He's not answering his phone.
I can imagine you
God.
going through like worst case scenarios of like, okay, what to say to Raz? Okay, what to say to Morgan? What not to say to Trash? Okay.
I think it's only what to say to Morgan, and then he, after like settling himself, he goes in.
Yeah,
Listen,
at this point, it's kind of like Insomnia's. Go ahead.
I can send a messenger pigeon, but I think that'll take a while to get to Seattle.
If he's alive.
You don't even know he went to Seattle.
I literally, the last thing you saw was me running away while you guys were fighting that rich guy. Whose name
he drove away in the Gothmobile.
Right? Never mind.
Took our ride.
Yeah, basically Insomnia is kind of having the feels of like what to say to the ex-girlfriend when you come across them again.
Got this. And then he'll just kind of like he's dressed like this because he basically, it's really cold, but he wants to pretend it's not. And he'll just kind of like walk in, but very timid. Like I like push the door and I look in. Hello?
I pounce on him.
Oh no.
We did say it was a mature game, so
So you pounce on him?
Yeah. And how hungry are you right now?
I'm good.
I'm gonna bite him.
I've been eating.
Oh shit. Okay, so how much blood
honey,
are you going to take from Insomnia?
Just one.
Just the one?
Enough for me to lose one hunger.
Okay,
I think
I'm gonna
God.
go ahead.
I think seeing how hungry she is when she like pulls back after just drinking a little bit, I'm gonna like hold her head and like keep it on the spot that she's eating and basically like tell her to drink more.
Okay, 2.
2. I'm gonna get a willpower roll from you.
Now, how do I do that?
It's whatever your willpower rating is, which
5.
I don't know if you spent any. Hey, I can't remember what you spent in the last episode.
I think I spent any.
Okay, so just 5 black dice,
I'm an
and
idiot.
yeah,
And
5.
okay.
Just let me know the results.
All right, a 10, an 8, and 3 failures.
2 successes, I'm gonna say, is kind of good enough. You're able to pull back before you drain Insomnia dry.
So
and I'll just like collapse and like hug him and like sob.
Well, I was going to say a bunch of
two
stuff.
hunger now. Oh wait, that would put Insomnia at 3 hunger.
Yeah, it's cool.
You deserve it.
I mean, I had all this stuff I was going to say, but letting you eat me seems like a good way of saying I'm sorry, I guess.
Trash is dead.
I'm really sorry.
We have to go save her.
Yeah. What?
Where did you go? And then I like hit him.
Ow.
Not too hard, but hard enough that it hurts.
I like look to Raz while I'm on the ground. Trash is in trouble?
Apparently they went wrestling. That's all I know.
How is that trouble?
Blue Rose. Do you know who that is?
No, that sounds like a made up name.
Do you know who that is, Raz?
Does Raz know who that is?
Raz does not know.
No, I've never heard that in my life. It sounds ridiculous.
Well, she told me that she fucking murked you, Kurt, and like that, like she lit you on fire, and she's taking Trash to the Anarch's hideout. I was in the car, so I have a bit of information. I don't know what I know.
Can I get up?
I'm freaking out.
Can I get up now? You're okay. Can I get up now?
No, stay on the floor.
All right. So you guys haven't heard any message from the Anarchs other than, I guess this is their message?
Yeah. Unless you heard something, Raz. You were here before I got here.
15 minutes, maybe. Darling, I was away.
Do we know?
I know you were away. Don't even talk to me. I like walk away.
I'm
Just gonna look at Insomnia like that is your problem.
You made this.
I'm just going to stay on the ground for the rest of this conversation because she said I wasn't allowed to get up. Do we know, out of character, do we know where the Anarchs are? Like their hideout, basically?
Morgan would know not necessarily where their main hangout is, but she knows where they brought Trash Panda.
Okay. Do we know where they are?
Yeah. I like I'll take out like some of like the receipt paper from the till and start drawing writing down directions as fast as I can remember them.
All right.
You can get up now.
Yeah, you can see.
Okay.
You can see Maxine behind the bar, like cleaning a glass, just like.
And you! I called here so many times! Pick up the fucking phone!
After that guy, and for everybody playing the home game, Maxine is a woman who has kind of shortish black hair with a couple of gray streaks in it. She looks like if you took Maxine out of the bar, that the bar would basically just collapse in on itself. Like she's essentially that much of a fixture in Mausoleum. And she sounds like she's smoked about 1 billion cigarettes. So look, after that guy, like, catapulted out of the phone, I ain't touching that fucking thing.
I like stare at Raz.
Is Lucas still here?
It happened once.
Lucas left a while ago.
Okay. Actually, it's happened a few times, Raz.
Oh, yes, it has.
Anyways,
I don't know what the problem is. It's kind of nice having a large, attractive man shoot out of a phone at you, but
both
you
of
have to respect Maxine's wishes.
Both of you get in the car. I brought the car back. We'll talk on the way there.
That seems smart.
I don't like the car.
I like hold your hand as we walk out.
Have fun storming the castle.
Bye, Maxine. I'm not mad at you. Okay, I am, but I'll get over it.
Jesus.
Raz is going to give her like one of those little like, I'm sorry waves.
Welcome back.
and mouthing it at the same time too. Just
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Where did the directions lead?
The directions lead into basically kind of Surrey-ish area, into like the kind of like a warehouse district.
Okay. So we have like kind of a bit of a drive.
There's a bit of a drive, yeah.
Hey, we'll catch up later, but I want to talk about how we're going to deal with this.
I'll like relay any information that I know, like how many people I think are there, what Blue Rose looks like how the car looked. Did I see her be moved when I left, or was she still in the trunk as far as I know?
You, like, if you wanted to maintain your stealth like obfuscate abilities, you probably would have stayed in the car until after they kind of left the area with Trash Panda. So essentially, what this series of events is, the car pulled up to the warehouse. They got out. Blue Rose got out, went around back, grabbed Trash Panda out of the trunk, dragged Trash Panda to the warehouse that you can identify, and you would have probably gotten out of the car at that point. And there was 2 people outside, and as Blue Rose basically dragged Trash Panda by one leg over to the other 2 gentlemen, Blue Rose probably would have said something like, make sure Jacobs gets this, and then tossed what's left of Trash Panda over to them, and basically gotten back in their car and left. Either you would have stayed in the car at that point or gotten out and kind of made your own way back to Mausoleum by yourself.
Yeah, I think I would have gotten out while they were out of the car.
So how many people in total are there that you know of?
At least 3.
Okay.
But definitely probably more.
I think it's unwise for us to go in guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
We're either going to have to talk our way through this or sneak in the back. It sounds.
Well, they're definitely escalating their messages. And
it's a bit much.
It's something that the Camarilla haven't directly been doing. What if for the time being, we agree to work with the Anarchs? Just so they'll leave us alone.
So we're working for like blackmail. This isn't really working for them then.
I mean, we're not in a position right now to like talk about how this is going to work. We basically have to say yes to them or they're going to kill Trash.
Or we could infiltrate stealthily.
I don't know. It's up to you guys. I would rather just walk in, say we're sorry, get Trash back, and deal with it without everyone getting slaughtered.
I mean, we're only 3 people, so it's probably smarter to do that, even if it's just temporary.
My only concern is the demands they might make.
Do we want to set like hard boundaries of what we're willing to do?
And if we try to talk and then it goes shit side upwards, we're kind of screwed for getting her back.
I would rather make a deal now, wait for whatever assignment they want us to do in the future, where we're at a better position to deal with it the way we want. They kind of have us by the balls right now. They can make whatever demands they want, and we can just agree, but we don't have to do them in the future. I don't want to walk in there, people shooting tentacles everywhere, ripping people in half.
Oh, that's always odd for a good time.
Oddly specific.
We'll talk about it later, but when I left, you guys had access to people shooting tentacles around and ripping people in half.
I mean,
we don't have that right now, and We don't know if they have that right now.
Yeah.
So what do you say?
Alright.
Walk in there with our tails between our legs?
Sure, but I don't think we should go in saying we'll join them. I think we should hear their demands first. Perhaps there's something else they want. It's a little less binding.
Sounds good. Do they know you're back in town, Raz?
I mean, I did literally just get back.
Maybe we can get away with you not being there in case shit does hit the fan. And then you can pop in and start convincing them to back down mentally, not vocally.
I did learn a couple fun tricks while I was away.
Did you? How far are we? Can we hear about them? I'm curious.
You can hear about them if you want.
My eyes like light up.
I kind of zone out a bit.
I think it's better seen than heard. It's kind of awful, but in a really fun way.
Well, that sounds right up my alley.
It all depends on your definition of the word fun as a storyteller note.
It certainly fits mine.
All right, let's go.
All right. We'll probably park like a block away maybe and walk up there.
Okay. Are you just trying to stealthily walk up? Or are you trying to like hide?
I mean, I can be invisible.
Yeah, so can Raz. I have unseen passage.
Does it make sense that I
would go alone though?
They don't know that you made it out, Morgan.
No.
Maybe I'm just here to pick up my friends and Raz still hasn't come home yet.
Okay.
It's a lot of pressure, but I think I can do it.
We'll be right by you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what they will see basically is that Insomnia is walking up by themselves, and unknowns to them, there's two people basically kind of, I'm guessing, kind of triangle formation behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So you walk up, it's a, just regular rundown, beat up kind of warehouse. It actually looks like it is not actually being used at the moment. Like there's a bunch of crap in the parking lot. There's, it doesn't look like it's currently in use by any specific company. And the doors that Morgan would have pointed you towards, you can see that there's kind of two people loitering outside. One of them has kind of like a leather jacket vest with like a jean jacket underneath. The other one kind of has like a mohawk, and they're like leaning up against the wall, and they're like, kind of flicking a knife in the air.
Is it the same men as before?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll whisper like, that's them.
Frickin' Brujas.
Plain leather jacket.
I mean, I'm walking up with a shorty shotgun strapped to my thigh, so I think I might fit in a little bit.
Yeah. So you come walking up to them, basically.
Yeah.
Do the fuck do you want?
I hear you have someone. Something went down tonight. A lot of
people.
You know who I'm talking about. Something went down tonight. You picked up one of our people. I'm here to get her back as peacefully as possible.
You're going to have to be more specific.
There was a pretty public event that went on today. A lot of people saw some things, and someone was dragged out of a ring and disappeared. I'm sure a lot of humans have seen it, and people aren't happy. So,
and the other one basically kind of pushes the other one out of the way a little bit, and he's like, "Jesus, is this guy thick or what? Like, you need to be more specific."
Do I
I don't have any money.
I kind of, guys.
How specific is 100K?
What the fuck?
That's pretty damn specific.
Is it specific enough for me to let them leave tonight?
I don't know. You'd have to bring it up with the boss. But for us, yeah, that gets you by us. No fucking problem.
And maybe I'll be a little bit more vague.
How much more vague? we got to talk numbers here a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
10K is as specific as I'm willing to get without being
for
able to
both
leave.
of us or for each of us? Like, Jesus. Specific.
Fine. 10K for each of you fine fellows, and then I get to go talk to your boss inside.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem. Here, let me get the door for you, sir. And he kind of pushes the metal door behind him open, and he like, after you, sir.
I didn't know Jersey was in Surrey.
I like it.
I whisper as I walk through.
Hey, watch it.
We're talking here.
little respect, all right?
Cool. You'll get the money. I walk in. Is it like, how big is the warehouse?
It's pretty big, but they're like basically crates all over the place. You'd have to like kind of cut your way through. The one who pushed the other one out of the way is the one with the leather vest and the jean jacket underneath, and he's kind of leading you in there. The other one stayed out front, the one with the mohawk.
Okay.
And he's like, he walks into kind of a clearing, and he's like, "Hey, boss, we got this Joker here." And then somebody comes from around the like some of the crates, and they're like, "I told you not to let anybody in here." No, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. Yeah, he's, he knows our language, if you catch my meaning. The other guy's like, fine. What do you want?
To apologize for your men, apparently, but I'm
Hey.
I'm here to possibly make a deal.
Deal
but first,
for
who am I talking to?
my name is Christopher Fitzgerald.
I'm here to make a deal to get back one of my friends, and possibly to agree to a question that was asked to us a while ago.
Okay. Who and what question?
I'm from Mausoleum. We had someone come by a while ago, ask a very aggressive question, and we neglected to give them an answer. They've asked that question again, and I'm here to answer.
So what's the answer?
Yes.
What's the question?
Will we work for the Anarchs?
I see. All right. And with the obfuscate abilities, you guys would have been able to kind of go in there as well. Just for a point of clarification. Also, you see, part of the other question that we were asking is, we don't really want to ask it twice. And two people from either side come out with semi-automatic weaponry.
I keep my cool.
Az is going to make sure he has his hand on his dagger. His functioning dagger.
It's very important. It's functioning dagger.
It works now.
Just so as everybody's aware, it's a functioning dagger. Okay, so he's like, yeah, we don't want to ask it twice. Guys, do it. And they're going to start opening fire.
With my rapid reflexes,
You can get an extra special action.
Can I just blink as deep into the warehouse as I can see?
Yeah, but it's not very far. Like basically, essentially what it would have been is you would have walked kind of twisty-turvy to an opening. And on the other side of the opening, there was like a bunch of crates. And the openings that he came through the one where there was only 2 openings from there. So you'd have to either blink back the way he came, potentially knocking into either Raz or Morgan, or you would have to blink up to one of the 2 guys that has the weaponry.
Fuck it. I'll I'll blink up to one of the guys.
Okay.
And which I think is a rouse.
I believe is it a rouse check. Let me check my handy dandy book.
I got my thingy. Yeah, it is. I got spell cards now, and it says 1 rouse.
1 rouse check.
Which I succeeded.
Ooh. Make straight line towards the target, covering distance up to 50 meters, which it definitely does. Yeah, you're not doing anything special, so you don't need the dex and athletics check.
Cool. And so, as I blink up, what
are you going to be doing once you get up to him?
I'm going to pull out Morgan. The shotgun, Morgan.
Not me.
With the special, you have it loaded up with the special rounds?
Yeah, 1 barrel has regular round and 1 has the dragon fire round. Woo. I'm gonna pop it as close to his head as I can, and I'm gonna shoot the dragon fire right into his head.
Oh, fuck.
Which is gonna hurt me as well, which is the point. But yep, just gonna do that one.
And just as a clarification note, because we were just playing Werewolf 20th, the ones don't subtract from successes anymore, which is good because this guy fucked up that roll pretty severely.
Nice. I got 4 successes on my shoot bangs.
That's way more than his 1 success. Yeah, he rolled a 9, a 3, a 5, and a bunch of 2s. So you basically just, are you raising it up to shoot him in the head?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the others see and what you kind of see, but it's kind of blocked by the muzzle flash. As soon as the guy says, guys, do it now, shoot him, Insomnia blinks out of existence and then reappears right beside one of them and raises the shotgun into their face. And then you just see the face kind of disappears as there's an explosion of fire from the shotgun. Yeah, he's kind of hurt.
It's basically a flamethrower in a shotgun, and it's a real thing, and it disturbs me.
It's essentially
Raz is like recoiling.
Cool. Yeah, just like, and you see him like he raised the gun, and then he kind of is like yeah, he sees him pretty fucked up from that particular shot.
Does anyone else? Do we have to roll willpower checks? Those of us close enough to the fire.
You would, yeah.
Okay. Which I believe I have.
Thanks for reminding me.
That's fine. I'm just trying to. I've made this really extremely cool weapon, but I'm also aware that it's really like hazardous to my health.
Definitely a delicate weapon that you need to keep an eye on.
You definitely have to take care of it. You can't just abandon it anywhere.
That would be a critical fail right there.
Oh boy.
A crit fail?
Listen, it's the first time I've used this bullet, so it's very scary.
And for those of you playing the Morgan and Erasmus game, you see, okay, go ahead, shoot. zoom, blam, zoom back in the other direction as Insomnia still has blink activated. Insomnia only made it about 25 of the 50 meters. So Insomnia is actually running back in the other direction, kind of blinkish.
Okay. How far away is the guy? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Insomnia is now in a fear frenzy.
Oh boy. How far away is the guy that told the two men to shoot?
He's about 5 meters from you, I would say, which
Can
you
I
could
reach
easily
that?
clear.
Okay.
Easily.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm going to activate my new power, prowess.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow.
Rouse check.
We
That's
spent some
10.
XP between the seasons, everybody.
And I'm going to grapple him so that he can't go anywhere. Because I'm
Define grapple.
anticipating.
Do you mean grapple as in punch him
Oh, no.
and face really hard? Or
I'm going to Dex and brawl, try and shred.
you're going to try to pull him apart?
I'll try to pull off one of his legs.
Fair enough.
I wanted to do this peacefully.
I'm so
We
proud.
tried that.
I'm so
Well,
proud.
we're past that now.
I am so proud.
Let's go with the strength and brawl on that one.
Okay, that's excellent. Extra good for prowess because I get to add my potence level to strength. Woohoo! So that's 1, 2, 3,
Shar
Four.
felt
That's a
the
lot.
power of the howl.
6, 7, 8. Would this be considered a grapple
Yeah.
for my specialty? Ha
Yes, it would.
Listen to that sweet sound, everybody. Woo, baby. 7 successes, 2 of which are 10s.
2 10s. How many more than that?
7 successes, 2 of which are 10.
So it's 9 successes.
That's 9 successes. Yeah.
Don't fuck my man up.
So Erasmius, as per the last episode of the last season, where Erasmius kind of stood there while everybody rushed forward and did incredibly brutal and savage things to people. You see Insomnia disappear, reappear over here, reappear back over here, and then Morgan kind of pushes her way past Insomnia, reaches the gentleman who was like, yeah, go ahead, shoot, and grabs a hold of his leg and tears it completely off.
Like from the hip, like just decimated.
Raz is like, oh. And then he's like, well, all right.
This is why they brought 2 guys, because they're not entirely stupid. The other guy's going to get a shot of, or, spray of bullets, etc.
Great try.
Fuck. All right. Each of you take 1 point of superficial damage.
Did we curse
Who,
you?
me?
Yes.
Who?
Yes, you did.
I think both of you.
I'm not visible yet.
Or do you mean
Everybody.
me?
He's
Me?
spraying the area. He's
Damn
like,
it.
ah,
Okay.
because he's kind of freaking out at the sequence of events.
Yeah.
Because he
I
just saw his boss get his leg torn off.
From drinking, did that heal any of my aggravated damage?
That did not, but one of the egg got healed by way of you doing the 3 rouse checks.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still so fucking hurt right now. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
We didn't take a long rest coming in here.
Raz is gonna get a bullet to the side or something, be like, oh, you bitch, and then go for him with his new fancy dagger.
Yay!
In the neck.
Hell yeah.
Dex and melee. Melee.
Okay,
Melee.
okay. And that's not.
Poke.
I don't have very much of this, but we're going to give it a go.
It's okay. It's a special dagger now.
It's one success.
One success.
Yep.
All right. So you basically go running up and you realize in the last possible second that you were just about to hit him with the hilt of the dagger as per your usual modus operandi. So you kind of flip it around a little bit in your hand and you come down and it slashes across his leg and the like his jeans kind of rip open and you see that the blade itself kind of it glows orange. Like it looks as if you've left it in a fire for a while. And he's like, ah.
Oh my.
Did he make you a lightsaber? A light
It's
dagger?
entirely possible.
Grass is just like staring at the beautiful orange dagger now.
Yeah, so at the top of the next round, one of these particular guys are kind of out of commission. Actually,
Two
they're
of them.
pretty much all out of commission except for the guy that Raz is trying to shoot. This, for everybody playing the home game, this is kind of like our second episode wherein, you know, everybody's beating up everything and then Raz is like stabbing at one particular person.
Yeah.
This isn't his specialty.
Yeah.
Insomnia is still in his fear frenzy though. So you are still running. If you want, you can get a willpower check to see if you kind of steady yourself, but it'll take you like an entire round to kind of get
Two
the GDs out.
successes.
2 successes. All right. That'll take you, till the end of this round. You'll basically be able to like steady yourself and be like, ooh, haven't used that before. Whoa.
Oh God, I Googled it. I didn't think it was that bad.
Morgan, the person that you just tore the leg off of, also got hit with a bullet. And that was enough to actually make them drop. Like they're in torpor now because they had 5 health levels, and right now they have 4 of those health levels are aggravated, and one of them just, they just got shot and dropped.
Can I drink from somebody in this state? Can I have the rest of his blood is my question. I was going to try and save him, but I guess not. Okay, I'll drink from him.
Alrighty.
How much can I get?
Are you going to drain the entire thing?
No, because that's frowned upon.
Thanks, Willy
I'm
Wonka.
gonna get a willpower roll.
Oh no! Why does everyone around me keep eating vampires?
I'm trying not to. Okay.
Let me just look up the old Diablerie rules.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Need I remind you of Austria?
I'm injured. Okay, no, this is good. This is good. I got 3 successes, 2 of which are 10.
Alrighty.
So 5 successes.
So that's 5 successes. So you are barely able to control yourself because you are damaged already. You just got shot again. You were super hungry, and you hear the voice in the back of your head going, "Hey, wait, no!" And then it fades out completely. You're now at 0 hunger because you drained all of the rest of them.
Wait, I do? He's like completely dead?
0.
But you don't like.
Oh
fish.
yeah, he's been dead for a while.
Willpower. I didn't want to fucking break the law.
No, you didn't drain. You didn't Diablerize him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Then
just
that's
absorbed
fine.
all the blood out of him before eventually he faded into ash because your dagger like teeth actually do aggravated damage.
Mm. It's like when you pull out the ribbons and then the very end, it's got the guy's soul at the end of it.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oops, I took all the soul out.
All right.
Oops.
And then I'm going to heal myself eventually, but I can't right now. So
You cannot. No. You can heal the superficial damage from the bullet, but you can't heal the aggravated damage. Aggravated damage You can only heal as a vampire 1 per day.
Fuck me. Okay. I guess I'll do that. Does that mean I gain
Rouse
1
check.
hunger? Yeah. Fuck me.
It depends on whether or not the dice roll is good.
I got a 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gain 1 hunger.
Are we
Hey,
gonna eat? We're gonna
back.
find Trash and then eat her.
Hey,
Why the fuck didn't you eat that guy? He's right there. Just absorb him. Then we can have friends up here.
trying to have morals.
Morals. You just tore somebody's fucking leg off.
Yeah. That was because he was an asshole.
Fair. So
right.
the person that is on the, let's say, right side of this particular box clearing is kind of like wandering around. Like you can, if you like glance over in his direction, you basically see that his entire face is kind of melted and charred and smoking because he just got shot in the face with a dragon's breath round for 3 points of aggravated damage in the face. The other guy is going to be taking some shots, specifically at Rez.
no,
Close range is dangerous.
Bean.
Well, that sucked. What are you going to do?
What?
You need to like
I'm
get
not
rid of those
revealing the
dice.
results of that until such time as you decide whether or not you're going to stab him or dodge.
Stab him again. Stab him with your
Stab him
lightsaber.
again. Stab.
I think, yeah, Raz, I kind of wanted to intimidate him. Can I still do that?
You can.
Okay. Raz is going to hold the dagger up now, like towards his throat. And he's going to switch on his awe.
Awe is more useful for attracting somebody to you as opposed to intimidating somebody.
No, I just want his attention.
I'm feeling a little needy.
Well, whatever. Either way, he's going to say, look, maybe I won't be the one to kill you, but those fuckers will. So if you show us where the hell our friend is, you might get out of this alive.
I'm going to get a persuasion check on that one.
I'll like look over with the help action, like blood dripping from my face. Like,
would you be wanting to do this charismatically or manipulatively?
Manipulatively, please.
See, the reason I went into this way is that
Manipulation and persuasion.
charisma is
Go ahead,
Insomnia's biggest stat, which is why I went in this way, but it didn't work out.
Okay.
listen, some people just want to kill us.
Yeah, they just want to see their face burn.
They don't want to ask us the same question twice, apparently. Freaking mobs.
To
Or
be
successes.
entirely fair, as a storyteller note, the guy who has his face burned right now can't see much of pretty much anything at this point.
Four successes.
Nicely done. Well done.
4 successes.
4 successes.
Gonna have him try to resist that. Well, yeah, that's 2. So yeah, he doesn't. He's
I
like,
feel bad now.
and he like you can tell like the gears are going off in his head. He is basically just gonna shoot you anyway because he's that intimidated. Like he's backing away,
Damn
and
it.
he's just gonna he's gonna shoot you for 3 points of damage.
No.
Oh, bud.
Ow. Whoa, wow.
So what's that put you at?
That's okay. Is that superficial or aggravated?
Depends on how far your health track is sitting.
I had 1 superficial.
And how much health do you have?
Like how many little boxes do I have?
Correct.
Like unchecked boxes.
6.
Unchecked boxes are 6. Wow.
Or
Okay.
5 with the superficial that you gave me.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're kind of beat up a little bit. That's all superficial. It's
Okay.
only once it fills up and then it starts, you take more damage that it goes to aggravated.
Okay.
My turn.
It's the next turn, if that's what you're saying. Right now, we've got a sort of desiccated body, like it wasn't old enough to turn to ash. That Morgan is kind of, taking care
Excuse
of.
me. Excuse me.
Yeah. There's the guy that's behind you, kind of wandering around, still like he's trying to like physically push his fingers into his eyes and like gouge out like melted seared flesh so that he can actually see. Yeah, there's that body horror stuff I was mentioning earlier, everybody. And then there's the guy that shot Raz that is basically trying to move back as much as he can. And you're starting to come back to insomnia.
I'm going to shout out, you guys got the rest?
Does?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to start like wandering around. Like I'm going to start running using my fleetness to do parkour and shit around the warehouse looking for trash. Not like boxes of trash, but like the person that we're here to get.
Yeah.
That joke was
You
very
find
late,
a
y'all.
waste bin.
I did it. I grab it. Let's get out of here.
Screw you guys. Lights on fire. Oh, look, she is on fire. Hey.
Yeah.
Let's go with a wits and awareness or a wits and investigation, whichever one you happen to have the most in.
That would be awareness. Am I at 4 hunger now because of my fear frenzy?
No, the frenzy doesn't affect your hunger at all.
Okay. So I got 4 successes.
4 successes.
Yeah.
As you basically kind of parkour up onto some of the boxes, some of them are stacked 2 or 3 high. You're basically jumping and running around, and you eventually see that there's kind of like a door that is sort of sectioned off. Like it looks like it's kind of pushed in a little bit. Like the entire building is basically one big square, but this is kind of pushed in. Like it looks like it could be a stairway downward as opposed to anything that's leading to the outside.
All right. I'm going to start heading toward there for my next turn.
And you see a trash bin.
No, never mind. I got it.
I got excited, and then you finished the sentence.
Yeah, you describe this curiosity, and then you're like, then trash is sitting next to it. Oh, okay, I grabbed it. But yeah, I'll head towards that for my next turn.
Okay. Rez or Morgan?
I'll let Raz go first for who they want to kill.
Are you going to kill them, or are you going
Or
to
whatever.
whisper sweet nothings to the man who's trying to shoot you with the submachine
He just
gun?
shot me again, so and now he's
Fucking
getting
dick.
a knife to the neck.
All right.
Possibly. Well, let's see how well I roll.
Makes you feel any better. He's going to shoot you again.
Oh, great.
Makes you feel any better. He's probably not going to shoot you again.
Oh, sweet. Ooh. Okay, I got a success and then a fail on my red dice, like a 1 on. Is that a thing?
You got a success?
I did get a success.
What a coincidence. So did he.
Oh no.
Oof.
And it's kind of full automatic right now because he's kind of spraying the area. So I'm going to actually leave this in Kelly's hands because I feel like torturing Morgan. I'm going to get you to roll 2d10. Let me know what they are.
Me? All right.
Yes. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to take responsibility for this.
See, the problem is I can't. Oh wait, I do have D10s because the thing that I'm using doesn't show me what the result are. They just tell me if it's a success or not. All right, this looks like a 10. Yeah, that's a 10. All right.
Or 2d8s, whatever. It doesn't matter to me.
That's 2 6s.
Okay. Morgan does not get hit.
Yay!
Otherwise, I'd be dead. Almost.
It would suck, yeah. And basically, he's moving back, spraying bullets wildly, you bring down the knife, it slashes across his forearm, and same sort of thing. It just kind of splays the thing, and you can definitely tell that this is an aggravated wound from what you've seen in the past.
Oh,
He's like,
Ooh.
and you take 1 point of superficial damage from getting shot.
I was going to pause again and be like, oh, this is stunning.
Yes. Absolutely yes.
Is the blinded, burned man, are they still unable to see?
From what you can tell, yes. Like their head is basically like it only happened. Rounds are only about 3 seconds, so
Yeah.
it took. Yeah, he's still kind of digging chunks. He's flicking off like chunks of like basically bubbling fire-ridden flesh from his
Okay,
eyes.
great. Then
Quick
I'm
surgery.
gonna run to the guy with the assault rifle because he can get away, which is bad. And I'm gonna just like basically try to rip his head off.
And you're gonna succeed. We all know
Okay.
you're gonna succeed. You're gonna roll 8 fucking successes with
What am I rolling,
Let's-
Steve?
That'd be a strength and brawl again.
Hell to the yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hell yeah. 6 successes.
You can pretty much stop at 5 because you don't really need more than that. So Erasmus, taking a step back after getting mildly shot, goes, "Ooh," and then, "Oh, the devil." Really, this is absolutely amazing. While Erasmus is distracted, Morgan basically kind of elbows you slightly out of the way, grabs the guy underneath his chin, and basically pops it up. Like his head essentially snaps back like it's a Pez dispenser.
Good.
And accidentally kind of kills him a little bit.
I picture
Yeah.
like Metalocalypse. Like the tongue comes out as a Pez.
Oh,
Well
That-
Wow.
done, darling.
Yeah. If it makes
Can
you
I,
feel
like-
any better, both of you are kind of sprayed with blood as this kind of happens.
I was gonna say I'll lick it because I have one hunger again from trying to heal.
New jackets.
It wouldn't really help any of your hunger for licking
Okay.
it, but yeah, you're able to clean yourself up a little bit, I guess. And the other gentleman, basically with his face essentially melting off, you can tell that he's kind of down to the muscle and down to the bone. He's pulled off enough of his flesh that there's a bulging eye kind of looking around, and he's going to shoot you guys.
One eye. Good luck with that
Yeah.
depth perception.
Yeah, he's taking a penalty for that. Yeah, it's a pretty good penalty, but there was 2 10s. So
The curse is lifted.
each of you
Damn it.
takes 2 points of superficial damage.
How's Morgan looking?
Not good. Also, shit. Actually, am I not supposed to be subtracting successes because of how aggravated damage I am?
Not until you get the full health track filled up.
Okay. Whew.
Is the whole health track filled up now?
I have 3 aggravated and 2 superficial.
And how much health do you have regularly? I believe
5.
Yeah. So yeah, you're full.
Okay.
You are good.
If you take another 2 superficial, you'll basically take enough aggravated to put you into torpor. If you take 2 more
torpors.
2 more ag as well. But if you take 3 points of damage from anything, you're kind of fucked.
Okay.
When does superficial turn into aggravated again?
Superficial turns into aggravated when your entire health track is full.
Okay.
Or if you ask them to wear a mask.
Yeah. Or that.
Okay.
Too real.
Okay,
Too
okay.
real.
I'm gonna go down these stairs and keep looking for the vampire person, Trash Panda.
Just say the full name, Trash Panda. I'm looking for trash.
No, because then you'll be like, you find a raccoon.
Trash Panda. Yeah. There's a raccoon down there. All right, we got it. Let's go.
Got her.
I mean, considering the level ups, I mean,
Maybe.
just a fat raccoon.
Okay, so Insomnia essentially rushes downstairs with supernatural speed. There's a long corridor, and you basically a bunch of doors. You open the door, there's a bunch of shit stacked in there. There's nothing. You open another door, there's nothing in there. Down at the end of the hallway, you open a door, and you see basically Trash Panda is on a metal bed, essentially, that is laid out kind of like somebody was just about to start experimenting on her, and there's somebody in a medical suit with like the full mask, face shield, and everything. It looks like they're about to start operating on Trash.
Hello.
Want to know what it was said?
What
Yeah,
it was
because I
was
revealed that somebody was about to start operating on Trash Panda, and then basically you made a motion like you were saying something, and then we saw Shar go, hey, that's a really good idea. And we were like, what's a really good idea?
I said I was going to go full Joel and shoot this doctor in the head.
Like
I
from
get that
The
reference.
Last of Us.
Yeah.
Oh, heck.
Also, it
my
was-
hero.
Zoom automatically turned down the volume of our microphone for some reason.
What?
That's weird.
Okay, I got 2 successes, but I'm going to burn a willpower.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's roll these 2. 3 successes. That's probably good enough.
I learned from our werewolf experience that when somebody's surprised, I should not even bother rolling at all because it wastes up my shitty rolls. So, you basically describe the scene. What do you do to this particular person who happens to be about to operate on one of your friends?
I'm so because Insomnia genuinely wanted to just talk this out, and the fact that this turned exactly the same way that it happened in Seattle, I basically jam door, kick open the door, and there's this person, and I'm like, fuck, and I just shoot the it's just exhaustion at this point that it's like this is all I can do to deal with situations anymore. So it's
okay. So you shoot them, and they're like, and then we go back upstairs to the gentleman with the eye kind of sticking out and the burnt face, and Erasmus looking at his dagger.
Is Morgan going first, or?
I was thinking, what if I just hold him and you can
Oh yeah, can we tag team?
Yeah, do some stuff.
Sure.
You're
okay.
you can interrogate him if you want, or we can just kill him. But I'll hold him down. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like a chokehold, I guess, or something that would really restrict his upper body movement.
So proud. So proud.
Let's go with the strength and brawl.
All right.
And that is a grapple, so you get the extra dice there. Don't forget to add the extra potence dice. Yeehaw.
I love this ability. I'm so glad I took it because I almost didn't. I was trying to save, and then right before we started, I was like, nah, don't save. 6 successes.
6 successes?
Jesus.
Are you trying to do damage to him, or are you just trying to hold him down?
I'm just trying to hold him down.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
I could do a bit of damage, but I won't kill him. He needs to stay awake. Smack.
That's easy enough to do. So basically, you run over to him and you kind of circle underneath his one arm, and then you kind of do the same thing for the other arm, so you can hold them back behind him. Like Trash Panda has told you enough about the wrestling that you're able to figure out how to do that easy enough and hold him in place.
Yeah, and then I
his
just
eyes-
move him to Raz.
And
So
what is Raz doing?
Raz was just looking at this beautiful display of knife. He's going to slowly look over and just grin because he's very excited that this knife looks so beautiful when he uses it. He'll saunter over and kind of wave the knife like right in front of the guy's eyes.
Yeah, you can see, well, the eye is kind of going back. Like you can see the muscle that's holding the eye in place that has been like scratched and pulled at.
If you want to keep your eye, you'll tell us where our friend is.
It'll grow back. Fuck you.
Straight into the
kill
socket.
He's gonna try to move aside for this. So
I'm
it's gonna be
grappling
like
him.
no, he's gonna try to move his head.
Oh.
Should've
No,
grabbed
Morgan.
this.
Well, he was gonna try. So yeah, roll your dex and melee for
Okay.
Rasmus.
You can do it.
Because if he can
Remember
beat
the
2
awoos.
5s and 2 3s, then you stabbed him in the eye.
I got one success.
Yay!
That's enough. You definitely you're just about to do it again because you were holding the knife like this to stab, just about to like poke him with the blunt end, but then you flip it around again and you pluck out his eye and it kind of splatters on the floor and he goes completely and utterly limp in Morgan's arms because that's enough aggravated damage to actually put him down, but not dead. Like you can definitely tell this is more torpor than actual, like his body doesn't start to degrade any more than it already is.
Yeah. How hungry are you, Raz?
Not very.
I have one square, but if you have more than one, I'll just give them to you.
No, same thing.
Oh, okay. No, you should still take it. I feed him over to you.
This is your kill.
Snack.
It's your kill.
Oh, darling, if you want to grab a leg, by all means, join me, and then he'll latch on.
Yay!
If you want to
Alrighty.
grab a leg, already did.
Going for complete, the forbidden Capri Sun slurp, or
Yeah, we're slurping the whole Capri Sun. The Kool-Aid
I
Man has bust the building.
I'll let Raz have the full square, and I won't take if it's gonna actually Diablerize.
I can't
I'll just leave
Diablerize,
that.
right?
I think anyone
You have
can.
not
I think anyone
Diablerized
can.
before. You
I have
can
not,
Diablerize.
right? I
Yeah,
can.
you just don't. You
Oh,
know
fuck.
about it, but you don't know exactly about it.
Let's all Diablerize. We'll all just be 8 people
dear.
now.
I'm not drinking. I'm just letting Raz have a snack. Hopefully that'll save the guy. Even though he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, about that. Alrighty, so I'm not expecting a Diablerie, so I'm just going to look up those particular rules for a minute.
Oh God.
Rose,
All else
what
fails,
is
we can just do the
Trash
rules later.
feeling? What is their brain like visions happening as they're tortured? What are you dreaming about? While Steve looks this up.
Okay. So Trash's fever dream is Morgan is freaking out. Like she has a visual and memory of Char melting down in the bathroom at the wrestling match, just bawling her eyes out. But like she literally feels like she's alone. Like she has the Trash gets the feeling that no, that she's legit alone. She's by herself. She's like, think of it like you're lost in the mall when you're a kid, but you can't cope. You cannot figure it out. That's what it feels like. Raz she just gets the visual of like a mausoleum just up in flame, and that's her connection to Raz. Everything, like she doesn't see him. She can neither confirm nor deny that he is in or not in the mausoleum, and it's up in flames. That was his baby. That was his project. And as for Insomnia, I was going to call you Kurt. As for Insomnia, I mean, she remembers the name Kurt too. And then when she thinks of that name, she sees your car in a ditch in like somewhere along the highway, and it's spun out and the car blows up. Like she is not in a good place, despite the fact that she's also torpored. And then there's just the image of her looking at the blue rose and like a boot. Like it goes dark. Like she loses the brain fever for a bit.
And then you see the rooftop fall and the closing door followed by sunshine.
Can I describe this?
Oh yeah,
Steve. Okay. So again, boot goes dark, and then there's a little like in those like doorways that have like the sliver in it.
Mm-hmm.
You see her run up to it and push on it, or she sees it, and she runs up and she pushes on it, and she's slamming on the door, and she's screaming out a name. I believe it was Peter. And she says a bunch of names. She's just shrieking. Through the slit, she can see him on his knees in the middle of there. He's not moving. Then the sun is rising and rising and rising and rising, and she has to move away. She cannot even get the last second of seeing Peter before he gets burnt.
On that
how y'all feeling now, huh?
I found the rules for Diablerie.
Yay!
So you automatically lose 1 point in humanity.
Okay.
That's the consequence. That's the consequence of Diablerie.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're basically you're not just killing somebody; you're actually absorbing their entire soul.
Oh, okay.
If you think about it mechanically, you're basically taking the life and then absorbing it. That's not a very human thing. It's pretty inhuman. So it makes sense that you lose humanity.
It's like the most
kind of the opposite of human thing. Yeah.
Cool.
No one does that.
Contests of your humanity, whatever's left, and your own blood potency versus the victim's resolve and blood potency. So,
So wait, sorry, I'm doing remaining humanity and
your remaining humanity plus your blood potency, which is 1.
Yes.
We're babies.
Okay. Give me 1 sec.
And I believe you would have 6 humanity left.
6, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
So it's going to be a fairly good dice pool.
That's solid. That's a pretty... I did not realize this is... But you know what? This is fun.
Raz is having a time,
He got caught up in things. Okay. That's 5 successes.
5 successes?
Pretty okay about that, yep.
Right. So that's 4 total compared to his resolve and blood potency. Every success gives the Diablerist 5 experience points to immediately spend on increasing blood potency up to a maximum of the victim's blood potency or on disciplines known by the victim.
Oh, wow.
So you automatically get
20 experience?
20 XP.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And you can become a Brewha, apparently.
You can either increase your blood potency or you can add to the disciplines that they had. We'll just shelve that for the moment.
Wow. Why not Diablerie?
What the fuck?
Because it's evil.
Because it'll take away your humanity. It's really cool thing.
Evil.
It's broken as fuck, but it's evil.
Also, there's potential of it fucking up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my God. Okay.
For everyone playing the home game, should the roll fail, the Diablerist loses an additional point of humanity for each success by which they failed. If this failure corrodes their humanity to 0, their prey's mind replaces the Diablerist and they become the host body of the blood of the personality of their target SPC.
Cool. Wow.
Ooh, okay.
So you would have to
Why
learn
did you have to tell them this? They're gonna all start eating a bunch of vampires.
Oh, also, fun
We live in a
fact.
society.
What is your generation?
It's my what?
Generation. It'll be on your character sheet up near the top.
12.
Yeah, now it's 11th.
Shit.
You got younger.
Whoa.
No, right?
The blood
Older.
became more potent.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Man.
I'm not going to mention the part about the black veins.
But I let Raz have all of it. Damn it.
You could have become a 12th gen and been able to create babies of your own.
Oh.
Well, you still technically can, but, they'd be like thin bloods and shit.
The bloods are cool, man. Cool bloods.
The cool.
Cool
No.
In this house, we call them cool bloods.
Yeah, we do.
It's true. Yeah, we do. Alrighty. So let's go back downstairs
Yeah.
to Insomnia and
Joel.
Joel.
Joel playing the part.
Is this guy like reeling now?
Yeah, he just got shot, so he's kind of like, oh man, what the?
I'm gonna like slowly walk towards him while like admiring and also reloading Morgan. I came here to have a conversation. Are you willing to do that with me?
Fuck, about what? You just opened the door and shot me.
You
like what you-
scared me.
You like what you do?
Yeah.
You like taking things apart, destroying things, looking at something,
Well,
thinking,
it's my
asking
job.
yourself what's inside of it?
I was actually fixing her up.
Can I see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah, there was a couple of wounds that Trash took, and they're like, kind of sewed together with like stitches. It's not a great job. Like, there's clearly he didn't actually clear the area that he stitched. So some of Trash's clothing is actually stitched to Trash, but it was an attempt.
Badass.
Can you tell someone's blood potency by looking at them?
I could scry their soul, probably. No, you know what? I don't think I care. I'm gonna keep walking. This took me at least 10 tries to get right. But I finally did it. I finally made something that I can be proud of.
I don't care.
That's a shit ass job you did right there. You should try again.
Hey,
And I shoot
man.
him.
Dex and firearms. 5 successes.
Woo!
Holy shit.
Bam, bam,
It was like
baby.
3 before, right? Yeah, he wasn't expecting you to shoot him. So he basically is this Dragon's Breath rounds or is this
No,
regular?
this is another normal one. I was like just
Okay.
loading. I was intimidating him while I was loading it and talking about the gun, and then I just shot him.
Okay. Yeah, he just basically falls over completely and utterly unconscious and then sort of kind of, I won't say dies necessarily, but you see him turn into like his body becomes more desiccated than what it was before.
I'm gonna walk up to him and put the last barrel up against his head and pull again.
Yeah, he's
Jesus
dead.
Christ.
He's way more than dead.
Yeah, I'm hearing Nancy Sinatra's "Bang Bang" in my head right now. That's freaking awesome right now.
I kind of like look down a little bit. Look at the shotgun. Not bad. I'm going to try to grab Trash, but I'm really weak, so I don't think I can pick her up.
You're a vampire. You might be able to.
Yeah, I'll try to pick Trash up.
You can also rouse the blood to add extra strength to yourself if you would like.
I'm on the fucking bleeding edge right now. Let's go with just regular picking. See if I can pick her up.
What's your strength at?
That's a solid 1 there, my guy.
Oof. I'm stronger than you.
Yeah, you're not really able to pick trash up necessarily. Like you go to pick trash up, like you maneuver trash kind of onto the one shoulder, and then you just can't handle the weight, and she slides onto the floor.
This is embarrassing. I'm like sitting there talking to myself. I did such a cool thing. It looked so good. It looked so good, and now I can't pick her fucking up. God damn it! I'm gonna try to rouse.
That is a rouse check.
What?
Oh, no.
Did you fail?
It's a fail. Yeah.
Hey man, you should just eat her. This is great. You could do that. You just eat her, and then you don't have to bring her back to your friends. You can say, "Oh fuck it, I couldn't find her." No problem. Let's just eat her. Let's just do that. Come on, let's do it.
Does it activate more strength though, even though I failed?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna like bite into my own lip and pick her up and try to bring her upstairs.
All right. Yeah, it's a little easier to do. It's not, you're not graceful doing it, but you're able to actually finagle what's left of.
Picture him like going up the stairs, like, oh shit,
Oh, no.
oh man.
Oh,
Raz and Morgan are like, what the hell is that?
pivot.
Knocking Trash Panda's head into things as you're trying to get through the door. Like,
And Kurt is he's genuinely like, damn it, this sucks. I was being so cool, and now this shit's happening.
Suddenly, Trash is in a friggin' Rocky Mountain friggin' railway. Just,
Woo!
yes. So you're able to get Trash Panda upstairs. And the other two have pretty much just finished eating.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Really good.
Raz probably has like up one of Raz's poofy sleeves, like a napkin or something.
Despite the blood drenching his entire outfit, he takes out a nice napkin and
Yeah. I would
Are
say
any of
pocket
the-
square, but I don't think Raz is wearing a suit at the moment.
Are any of the bodies will any of the bodies heal, or are they all totally dead?
They're all either dead or diablerized at this particular point.
And like the dead people won't come back from vampire.
Is it the final death?
Yeah, they're finally dead.
Okay, then I was gonna bring one of them out with us, but I guess not.
Well, you could.
Guys,
It's just,
I got
you know,
her. Oh shit.
I'll help Kurt carry
I got
Rose to the car.
Guys, it's sucked down there. And you don't need me to help you. You're so strong.
Yeah, I'll just carry her.
I just like lump her onto Morgan, who does not react well. All right.
So, what happens from are you guys going to leave the?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
All right.
to the moms.
As you are basically coming close to the door that you came in, it basically explodes inwards as you see the one with the mohawk. Basically, there's a hand that's holding the mohawk head that basically pushed the door, and the door kind of splits in two. And you recognize the hand. The hand belongs to Bo and Rico.
yeah.
Oh.
Buddy, he came to save me. He's my friend.
Quick change.
Much better.
Yeah.
Someone like clip that and slow-mo that. Ah.
Oh,
And,
thank God.
You hear like kind of a sickening crunch as you can see his hand kind of almost peel back. The expression on the face is getting stretched out, and then his head kind of pops, and he kind of like brushes his hand.
I think that means he saved me 20K.
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't see you at this point. You just basically see an arm sticking in the door, and it went like that, and then the arm retracts.
Don't worry, we're
come in.
5 steps ahead of you.
It's us. We did it already. Were you sent here to get trash or us?
Yes.
How did I know that's what you were going to say?
Yay, he likes me.
Thank Kane you're here, Bowen. But I think we handled everything inside. We have retrieved trash. Poor darling. We have to get her up soon.
There's another body down there. I don't know how it got there. It's one of them. It's fine.
There's
I think I know who you're talking
something
about.
you should probably know.
What?
You're not here. I didn't see you.
Okay.
Cool.
What? Why?
Don't ask.
Don't ask
Finally.
questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Finally, a smart one. You're not here, and I didn't see you because you're not here, and I didn't see you. The prince is looking for you.
Well, did
You guys
Ooh.
the
get...
prince specify why?
There's a dead Ventru in an office building.
Oh.
Last seen, you guys went into the building,
Yeah.
Who did
and
that?
now a Ventru of the Camarilla is dead.
We can explain.
I'm sure that you can. But you might want to take that out before you deal with anything else. And he's pointing at trash, and he's pointing at the basically piece of wood sticking out of her chest.
Yeah, can you help us with that?
You're a big, strong vampire, right?
It's a stake. You just pull it out.
Oh no!
I know, but the second part.
I pull out the stake from like Trash's body.
As Insomnia pulls the stake out, there's like a sickening sucking noise, and Trash Panda is awake.
That didn't happen last time. I could have done that the whole time. I'm saying this
probably
out loud.
didn't happen last time because they had probably been staked long enough that they fell into torpor due to lack of blood.
Oh.
You know that kind of feeling you get in the back of your head when you wake up every night?
Mm-hmm.
No, never heard of it.
Mm-hmm. What, waking up?
Trash!
Trash, you're awake.
Darling,
I
are you
saved
okay?
you. I didn't abandon you. I
Put
got
me down.
everybody back.
Put me down.
Screaming this at
I forgot I was carrying you.
Put me down. So
Oh
yeah,
my
when I
God.
gasp, it is right next to your ear. I'm sure. I'm surprised you didn't drop me. So I'm like,
This is why nothing good comes from wrestling, guys. I've told you this countless. It's a dumb sport.
Just get in the car.
Yeah, let's get
and
into
I
the
say,
car.
you shut up. Whoever's driving. We got serious words for you, pal.
Are you with us, Bowen?
You're not here. I didn't see you.
Right. I'll see you back at the bar, and then I
Clear.
I run out of the building.
So you're all piling into the automobile and leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do a bit of a time jump to a little while later. Are
You
you
want to take
How
a
guys
long?
going to... it's as long as you want it to be. Up until present day, that is.
Do you want to take a break real quick?
We could do a bit of a break.
Yeah, I'd be down. I need more water and stuff.
Yeah, I ain't
Hydrate or dehydrate.
All right, we'll be right back.
See
Bye.
you in a few minutes.
Bye.
3, 2, 7, 19. Oh, shit. I was counting the wrong direction. Okay. Hey, welcome back.
Oh, I thought those were the numbers from Lost.
I thought those were the Lotto Max numbers.
They probably are. If anybody wins the lottery, you have to share with Vancouver by Night. Just so you know.
Hell
At least
yeah.
give half.
Yeah.
I'm good for 50K. I'm fine. So after about a couple of days of people healing and such, they're kind of hiding. The coterie is kind of hiding out in Mausoleum.
Mm-hmm. I've revealed my new wardrobe that I've picked up in Seattle. It's a disgruntled cab driver or uncle that lets you drink.
Which is entirely appropriate for Mausoleum.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that everybody who had aggravated damage, I believe,
Fuck me.
three aggravated damage you had, Morgan?
And 2 superficial.
And 2 superficial? Okay. Let's say the superficial definitely is gone. And one of the aggravated, let's say, has been healed. Because it would take a fair amount of blood to actually heal the entire thing. And you're back down to 1 hunger for everybody.
Nice.
Let's do rouse checks for everybody to see what hunger you are at for this particular stage of the game.
Everyone in chat can do one too.
10.
Everyone in chat can do rouse checks too, because I have a bot
Rouse
and it does
checks.
shit.
I got
So if you type in !rouse. Whoa, ! Not the number 1.
Oh man, Chad is
You can
hungry.
determine. Wow, yeah, Chad is really hungry. Oh wait, Ginger Inume rolled a 10. Yay!
Yeah, Ginger.
Everybody else failed.
Yeah, everybody else rolled like max 5. It's crazy.
Oh
You all-
man.
You all hear
Everybody's-
Insomnia's freaking sire. Hey, man.
Chad is hangry.
Speaking of
Hey,
uncle that lets you
man.
drink.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. What did everybody else get?
I got a 10.
10 and
Hey,
10?
Rose and me are buddies.
I got a
Yeah.
success. I don't
Your
know.
hunger buddies.
We're not.
Says-
No, we're not hungry buddies.
And
I got a 5.
No.
did you now?
I did.
Let me just reference something on my phone, shall I?
Ooh, pulling up a file.
Mm.
Oh dear.
Mm.
Do. Oh, let's see. Let's try this one.
Pointing the Erasmus. Eat them!
I love that. That's great.
Soundboard. Eat them.
eat them. All right. And are you all hiding out in Mausoleum?
That's where my home is. That's where I sleep.
I don't know if Morgan will let me back at her apartment.
Yeah, I would. I forgave you after you fed me.
Okay.
Raz is probably sitting at the bar with Maxine.
Maxine's just cleaning glasses that never actually get the spots out. It's impossible in this particular bar.
The world of darkness. Glasses are a little bit dirtier.
Yeah.
Oof.
Night's a little
probably-
bit darker and glasses are dirtier.
He's like slumped kind of on the bar, but like twiddling his dagger a little bit in front of him, like just kind of.
This would probably be the first night that Morgan and Insomnia have come back to the bar since saving Trash. So this is also the first time everyone gets to see new Insomnia. I think I bring all of my old clothes and offer them to Raz.
Yeah. You probably just surreptitiously dump it on the pile.
Yeah. They might
On
be a bit
Trash's
short
pile.
for you, but that's in style now.
Yeah, you got broad shoulders. I'll be able to fit. Actually, I come up and I see Raz playing with dagger, and I immediately just go to like, "Hey, Raz, careful! You might poke somebody's eye out." I have no idea what happened at the thing.
Already did that one, Trash. Don't worry.
Oh, really? You can hit things now with it?
It was delightful. I went on the most brilliant trip, and I had a friend fix my dagger. Apparently, it's actually a thing.
Yeah, stabbing?
It stabs now.
Daggers do that. Well done.
Quite nice.
Good for you.
Very proud of it, really.
Jesus.
How are you
So-
feeling?
Oh, Jesus had nothing to do with anything that's going on here.
Too true, Maxine.
Physically, I'm okay.
Hmm.
I still want to punch freaking Insomnia in the face until it caves in, but
You know, next time he walks in, we should each just slap him.
For the
You're right.
record, though,
for the both of us, because I think you can do a better slap than I can. I'm just too worried I'm going to punch him in the face,
Mm.
and he won't be able to get
as
back
a
up again.
storyteller note, just so everybody knows, Insomnia, Erasmus looks a little more gaunt than he did before. Looks a little more pale. Looks a little more like the skin is kind of pulled back ever so slightly, because the lower your humanity goes, the more dead you appear.
Here.
So yeah, Trash should definitely
Metal.
just be like, "What about you? You're not looking so good. You ate something that didn't agree with you, or
Oh, I've been feeling pretty good lately, actually. Why? What's wrong? What's
Yeah,
wrong with my face, Trash?
you look a
Something
little.
happened?
Oh, you're fine. I mean, you look great no matter what. You just look a little more, like
Oh God!
a
I don't
little,
think moisturizer works for us. What am I going to do? Trash.
out of character. Maybe not Diablerie people.
I wasn't going to
Raz
say it.
was in a bad place. Okay, he's
Okay,
been
like
lean into the
struggling.
okay, yeah. Sorry, the veil of in character goes back on. Get stronger stuff. I don't know. I just figured out makeup.
Am I still beautiful?
Yes, Raz, you're still pretty.
Okay, I can deal with it.
What
I
am I, your
think-
magic mirror? Like,
Well,
Morgan's the fairest of them all. Kill her like Snow White. I don't know.
oh, ha.
I do have that feature.
Very beautiful feet.
Literally.
Actually, she's unnatural. It's all her. She wasn't born. She was born with
Yes.
it.
Very pretty. Mhm.
hmm
Mhm.
Don't eat my girlfriend.
No, I think I perhaps fed a little too much on one of them. I let go a little bit when I should not have.
Beyond dying.
Yeah, you know that thing vampires do sometimes.
Yeah.
I think I.
Raz.
It wasn't on. Well, it was on purpose, but I didn't intend on. It just felt so good in the moment, and I was so frustrated, and I just got shot 3 times, and really hurt.
You know what I'm gonna say?
I know.
I take a newspaper, I'll roll it up and just slightly bang it on your head. Bad.
Mm.
Bad.
Yeah, I deserve it. I deserve that.
Yes. Shame. 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 Hey, look, I'm just grateful that you guys went and rescued me. I should not have taken Morgan out on her own. That could have been her. And I would have been in real shit with insomnia.
Well,
I realize now. So as mad as I am at him, I'm kind of like,
you
glad.
couldn't have known, darling. You go there all the time, and this has never happened.
Yeah,
before.
it's like regular. It's first time Blue Rose is back. I haven't seen her in a while. I
Yeah,
think.
what a bitch.
And let's not even start on her name. Oh man, she is a cow. Oh, baby.
Wow, it's gaudy even for me.
Oh, please. She went and signed up. You know, just like, oh, sorry, ma'am, when they saw her on appearance. Rude, first of all.
Very rude.
Very rude.
Mm.
But at the same time, look at her.
Yes. Well, the important part is we have you back, safe, And no one else has gotten too hurt.
So, do we text them?
And it's at that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, is it, do we text them?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's at that point that either Morgan or Insomnia comes in. I'm gonna let you guys determine who comes in on first.
I feel like we'd come in together.
Yeah, I'm like, we're mid conversation, so I like kind of do that thing where I open the door, but I'm looking back at Morgan while I'm talking.
Right.
Oh, speak of the devil.
And I'm probably like annoyingly,
Grease up your slapping hand.
like
Should I do
cuddly.
Yeah.
Do it
Like I've
without the
already
glove.
fully forgiven him, so that might piss you guys off a bit.
I think once I showed her Morgan, we started blood bonding again pretty quickly after that.
Mm.
Hot.
Yeah.
Raz is literally just going to be like stretching his hand.
I like to turn around and look at you guys as I fully enter, and I'm like, hey, you two?
Oh, also, before we go through the scene, I wanted to ask, is it okay if I bring Conditioner here? Because I feel like we're never really at my place, but I want him to be more involved. Can he be like the
our
Moz's cat?
Yeah.
He would basically be your ghoul at this point, so he'd be more accustomed to vampire presence.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm going to do that. So
Just gotta-
Conditioner's like on my shoulder, like chilling. And then I'll let him go as we're in the bar.
So I think what I'm saying as we're walking in, it's like he still doesn't like me. I don't know how he's gonna feel about the other two of them.
No, they'll grow on him. It'll be fine.
He's kind of a dick to me. Like,
because you left. I only had one person to cry to. I didn't want to bother.
we stop in the middle of the door. Listen, I didn't. You said you forgave me. I had to leave.
No, I do. But I just didn't want to bother Raz and Trash with the tears.
Okay, well, we got to get it together.
Just as a storyteller reference, quick, Trash Panda, do you have animalism at all as a discipline?
I believe. Hold on. I believe I do.
I think you do. Maybe
I don't think it's high enough to communicate with animals, though. Plus, I need to send in my new one too because I've leveled up some stuff. So
I have 0 animal ken, so I assume Conditioner does not like me.
It does not.
There we go. Sorry, pulling it up right now. Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
It kind of snakes its way through the old beat up wooden chairs that are barely held together with electrical tape and gaff tape. Whatever tape happens to be there.
I've got
And it's
I've only got animal features. That's all I
no,
got.
okay.
I have animalism 1.
Animalism 1. Yeah. It would basically kind of, as it's moving its way through, it avoids Erasmus entirely. It kind of does like kind of a semicircle around Erasmus, and it kind of rubs ever so slightly on your leg, and then it goes immediately behind the bar and starts like purring and brushing up against like the back of Maxine's legs.
Ah,
Maxine is just like, why is there a fucking fur ball in here?
Me Conditioner.
Maxine, this is the new bar cat.
it's good for mice and stuff, I think. I think I read that somewhere.
And my mood.
And general disposition. I like mouth to you guys. Don't get in an argument with her about this. Do not bring it up.
Do you feed it a lot of chicken?
I do. Why?
Just try to keep it away from the back of the bar, all right?
Okay. I like pick Conditioner up and I go and like sit down on one of the love seats and like do his favorite little scritches.
For everybody who wants to play the home game, there's an explanation as to why Maxine just asked that question. That is in our werewolf game, which is on YouTube. Go and check that out.
We still have no idea.
No clue.
Insomnia. Is it all right if we talk for a moment?
I mean, I assumed you would want to.
Right. And then he's just gonna really solid slap across the face.
Are you going for damage? Or
Just a solid slap. That was for me. And other hand,
God,
that was for Trash.
Thanks, honey.
This one was Trash.
I'm glad
So
that
I'm
you
gonna
did
get
one instead
a-
of Trash.
Dex and athletics roll from Erasmius.
Damage.
Oh
This,
That's an athletic.
as a storyteller note, this won't be for damage. This will be to prevent damage.
To yourself.
Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. That's one success.
Yeah, I'll say it's good enough. Go again.
Do it again.
The second one.
For the other
God.
side.
There's 2 hands.
That's nothing. That's a 0.
And this is for Trash. Whap.
So on the first one, Erasmius brings across his hand, slapping Insomnia in the face, kind of lightly, but you kind of misjudge the distance ever so slightly. And on the other hand, you slap Insomnia for 1 point of superficial damage. The rest of the bar hears a Insomnia because you were trying to pull your punch.
Mm-hmm.
It's those nails. I just got like a huge slash.
Oh.
No, that's definitely for me.
Yeah, I was going to say that I'm glad that she didn't do it, but that was somehow worse.
I would have had the claws out too, buddy.
Listen,
However, you saved me. Thank you.
You did no such thing for me. In fact, you seem to have a strange vendetta with me now that I'm very confused about. If there's something you want to say about me, just say it.
What's the matter?
You've been acting all strange. You started making weird accusations.
I haven't told you guys why I left yet, have I?
No, we would
No.
love an explanation.
Morgan knows, but when Morgan joined, I had certain expectations of what that meant. We talked about it before I turned her. She's really excited about it. And I guess I assumed that she would have more of my mentality about being kindred. There was a certain, not disappointment, but misunderstanding, I guess, when she basically embraced the unlife more than I did. And just, I don't know. That night when we went to the club, I needed to get my normalcy back, and you invaded that normalcy. I couldn't find it. And I judge all of you internally for the way that you deal with this.
Join the club. We all judge each other. It's totally fine, dude.
I feel like I take it more personally for some reason, and I don't know why.
Because you're a millennial. It's fine.
I guess? I don't know. And then
I stare at your shirt.
we'll get to that.
What the fuck is going on with that, by the way?
So then,
speaking of millennial,
that old guy showed up. Beckett, Fraser, and
not even trying. Fraser.
Everyone, including myself, just got so obsessed with him, and it just, and the tentacles. And then I went to Seattle, and there were more darkness and tentacles, and I learned I might be a Malkavian. And then someone ate someone so hard that their soul now is inside of them, and it's just everything is so much. I feel like
I look over to Raz and then look back.
Raz is gonna try to like angle behind Somnia, like
It's just after I think I've been losing it after Legion, but
Which is
I'm
ironic because there was two things living in your head, and having one leave suddenly makes you crazy. Like
Well,
that's
so
a weird
wait.
kind of thing, man.
I trusted.
I
her,
hear
and
I hear you. I believe you. It's like
I felt like I
Jesus.
trust all of you, or trusted, or do trust. I don't know. So in Seattle, I made this, and I pull out Morgan,
Mm.
and there's something about perfecting something with the full intent that you went into it with that gave me closure while I was there. And it just feels better now that I've done this and that I've done something and I've made something the way that I intended to make it. And all of this is nothing to do with you guys. I just made something that I wanted to make the way that I made it, and I feel better now.
Let me ask you something here, bud. You left for your reasons, whatever. Not judging on that. But I got two questions for you. One, what made you come back?
I think it was a combination of finally doing something that I meant to do and still feeling like I needed to come back. I always intended to come back. I just needed to find something and not find it with you guys. And I found it in a very terrible place. Seattle's not much better than Vancouver, guys. It sucks everywhere, all the way down.
That's where I met you, dude.
Vampires. It's all like this.
And that's extremely depressing. But I pulled myself back a bit by doing this. So then I came back, and now I'm here, and we saved you guys. And
My second question is, do you intend to stay?
I think so.
I look at you.
Good.
Yes. And as for the clothes, and I point at the big pile of my old clothes. It's a new season, guys. That shit's old hat. Look at it.
Oh boy.
Got very meta.
No, it's
All right.
technically a different season than when he left.
A slight meta, and I like it.
All right, listen, Insomnia. Next time I take that normalcy from you, please talk to me, darling. I understand you have very different views on vampiracy than I do. And I understand I take it a little far sometimes. Living for a couple hundred years will do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk to me, darling.
That seems more difficult than a dramatic scene, though.
For Morgan and Insomnia, you definitely notice at this range the
Oh, no.
gauntness of Erasmius.
I don't want to bring it up.
Yeah, I don't think I do. Like,
I keep my mouth shut.
Kurt's been very good about like not questioning Raz too much. Still doesn't know what clan you belong to. So. Yeah, I think I gotta. Morgan's the way she is. She can rip people in so many different ways.
You should be proud. You made me.
It's very impressive.
See, I'm so freaking proud. You freaking held your own. Jesus.
You have no idea how upsetting that is. But I'm over it, so it's fine.
I'm so proud. I am so proud. I also wanted to extend, most because the reason why I also didn't want to smack you either is, aside from actually hurting you, no. I could have seen, it could have been Morgan easily in my position. And I took her to a place where, I look over to Raz because you'd mentioned this. Raz, I didn't know what I was going into. And I've been there so many times, but I should have known something was happening. That was my own damn fault. And Morgan, I'm sorry I ever put you in danger and that you felt in danger.
I don't blame you at all. That was a fucked up situation.
And you were really out of your element. I'm so sorry.
I ripped out someone's eyeballs.
You're not. I don't think you're supposed to do that in wrestling. I don't know.
They
What,
attacked us.
I don't know what move you were going
proud.
It wasn't real wrestling.
So proud. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Fuck Chad. Fuck Chad in particular.
Wait. Sorry, we got caught up. What the fuck happened with the tablets and with Becker and
Beckett.
and
We get it.
Are the people? I haven't been to the back. Are they still back there?
No. Beckett took the tablets.
Fuck. Well, I don't know. I don't care anymore.
He seemed
I think they're
very
in-
Indiana Jonesy. So I think it's in good hands, as much as that is very colonizer mentality.
I mean, they did belong to the werewolves, so he just stole some. I don't know. But did he say that they would be safe?
I mean, you're not really allowed to have an opinion on this because you left.
I would. What was I gonna do to him? He put his hand in a guy, like few guys.
I'm just saying.
And then there was that other one with the tentacles coming out of the darkness. How many people can do that?
She was pretty freaky.
He was kind of hot.
Did you guys
What?
at least get Lucas out? That was the tipping point.
Yeah, I did feel really bad about Lucas. He's okay. Don't think he's a big fan of us right now, but he's okay.
Give him a few days, weeks, months.
He can't resist
Years.
this. Come on. He'll be back.
Okay, well, I guess that.
Take it down about 20% there, Raz.
So hot.
I know you are. Just put it away.
Well, I mean, if you guys are still, if you are like, by my record, Trash, you felt too guilty to be mad at me. Morgan and I made up a few times in the last couple days.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Raz was the only one I was not too sure about.
You're on thin fucking ice, but we're okay.
Good. I'm used to it.
Let's just all freaking agree that we're fucking dead and we've got some big decisions to make.
I mean, yeah, Becker screwed us up real bad.
Beckett.
Doesn't matter. He fucked us over. Say his name wrong. Shit.
Fraser done fucked us, guys.
There we go. That's the Psalms I know.
I thought he would have told the prince before he left. Kind of bullshit that he just fucked off.
Didn't he say he was? I don't even remember. Whatever.
He seemed kind of like a free agent. A little jealous, to be honest, that he gets to just dick around the world without any connections.
I mean, when you live like thousands and thousands of years, you kind of get that privilege.
Yeah, that sounds like Becker, all right.
Yeah, you get the privilege to be an asshole. No thanks.
Also sounds like Becker.
I mean, Insomnia already has that. What's the secret?
Hey,
Yeah, he's already our asshole.
Seattle sucks.
And
Guys.
meanwhile,
Changes.
I'm the balls of your group. Good job, guys.
Yeah, what happened in Seattle, Somnia?
Yeah.
Oh,
What freaked you out so much?
went and worked with a couple of my crew. You'd like them. You guys remind me a little bit of them.
This is way too fucking meta. Really? Unless one of them was like a lead singer of a metal band, I don't think I'd like her. I'm assuming it's a her. Could be a him for all I know. Could be both.
No.
Could be either. This time's
No.
weird.
They weren't cool.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Like I said, we just busted into a club and I watched someone eat another vampire all the way down to the bone, and that'll change a guy. Also, I found out I might be Malkavian. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
Yeah, how does that... How?
But you're Toreador.
I don't know. I wasn't ushered in. I was basically left in a fucking back alley and made to figure it out myself. I assumed I was. Guy kind of seemed sketchy, so maybe Malkavian.
Well, I mean, you are the primogen. It would stand to reason. That's for a reason.
I was the primogen. I don't think I am anymore.
Oh,
Well, when the old permission gets violently ripped out of your head, I assume that she retains the leadership role.
okay. God, fucking Malkavians.
Fucking mouth.
I fucking agree. But handy if there's a bunch of people and they just get lost in the mind maze. That's what I've heard, anyways.
That sounds familiar.
Hmm.
The other one, she said something about threads or something connecting me. I don't remember.
Who did?
She was a Malkavian. The one in my crew. The old one in my crew.
Hmm.
Malkavian.
I'm going to look that up. I'm going to figure out what the fuck's going on. But I am definitely back. And that's it. I'm sorry, guys.
Glad to have you back. Don't do it again, you little shit.
I'm sure I won't.
That's my way of saying I love you. Fucker.
Okay, come on, group hug. Let's go. Right now.
Fuck this.
This
Maxine
feels
is
better.
just sitting there.
Maxine, you can join in if you want.
Yeah, no.
Okay, now that we're all done stroking each other's little lady boners, what are we going to do tonight?
You guys still want to renovate? Oh, shit.
What?
I heard a knock.
Oh dear.
Not
I'll
it.
go answer the door.
Great.
Actually, wait. I have 2 aggravated
Not it.
damage. Someone who has full health, go do it.
Not
I'll
it.
do it. Trash, do it.
Not it. I called it.
Sure, you're fine.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I'll go.
I'm like, nope.
Ross will go
I
and
don't say, but I saw this place burn down. No, thank you.
you saw what? And like as he's opening the door, excuse me.
And you see when you open the door, Cassius Shipman's standing there.
Oh. Hello.
Where's my tablet? And that's where we'll cut it off.
Yay.
Oh shit.
Because as a storyteller, I'm betting you guys forgot that you guys promised the tablet to the Tremere after you were done with it.
Yeah, we
Technically,
sure
I
did.
didn't.
Because I actually forgot about it because I was going through the old episodes and I was like, oh shit, yeah, they did do that, didn't they?
So I'm going to be looking into new character creation eventually. Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we are
Finally
in
learned.
deep shit.
And
Finally
it's
learned how to
only
play
episode
George.
1 of season 2. Fuck yeah.
Oh, I got plans.
Oh,
I got plans.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, brother.
And for everybody in the chat, don't forget to remind Erasmius that Erasmius has 20 XP to spend.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I'm
Oh,
so
boy.
jealous.
And you can spend it on Brewha stuff now?
Yeah,
I
what the
assume-
fuck? Is that how
I
that
s-
works?
That wasn't a Brewha.
What was he?
What was he?
That was a Malkavian.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
We're just going to be a whole Malkavian crew. I just know it. I just know
Oh
it.
no.
Oh,
No,
yes.
no.
Oh, yeah.
yes. Yeah, I had one of them was a Malkavian, the other one was a Gangrel, and you guys, the one that was digging stuff out of his eyes was a Gangrel, so you munched on the old mount. Actually, no, wait, that's the opposite. So let's outro, everybody. Tell us where you can find everybody. Shar, let's go with you first.
Hey everyone, you can find me on all social medias at Charlene Bayer, which is right under my picture. You can also listen to my podcast, which is Drinking and Screaming, a queer and feminist podcast about horror movies and cocktails. I host it with Kelly, my love in life and podcasting.
And Undeath.
And Undeath, apparently. Wink. And if you want some very queer and feminist Dungeons and Dragons actual plays, you should subscribe to Tabletop Titties, which is a new project I'm working on, which will be coming out in October. So get ready for that.
Yay.
Once again, I'm Kelly. I'm on that first podcast she said, but not the second one. And you can also check out Super Hopped Up on YouTube, which is a gaming channel. We're almost at 1K, which means that we can start making money, which is like 3 cents a month or something. Pew, 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 pew. Also follow me, the Mind Right, underneath me right here on the lovely, beautiful new overlay that I've been stressing about for the last 2 weeks.
And I believe I'm next.
Yes.
That was it. Sorry, that was it, Kelly. Sorry. All right. So you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Rose_Bulbasaur. And you can also find me on TikTok at Rose Bulbasaur. No underscores. I don't think they like those for some reason. And I am also doing a podcast. It is called Trash Talking Tales. No relation to the character that I'm currently playing. Nobody believes me.
We still don't believe you.
Still don't. Yeah, it is the podcast that demystifies myths, fact checks fables, and sheds light on well-known stories. Basically, I talk about fairy tales and what they mean mostly to me. So hey.
I'm Haley. You can find me on Instagram or at Twitter at Oliferous. It's spelt below. I know it's weird. I'm sorry, but it's there. And I mostly do cosplay stuff. So if you're into cosplay, come and check it out.
It's very cool.
And I'm Storyteller Steve. Again, if you haven't figured out how to get here by now, I can't help at all. Go to that Twitter. I'm actually running a by text, sort of by vote game right now where everybody picked that it was going to be a La Sombra Anarch, and they're running around Mausoleum right now and accidentally may have actually stolen Erasmus's deck of tarot cards.
Oh no.
They took my special ones.
So yeah, head to that Twitter. I'm going to be posting another question tonight because if you go way, way back to our episode 2, they went to Olga's Eccentricities, a occult shop that is somebody who knew Erasmus, and they just picked everybody in the vote just picked to go to find out what's going on. So I'm going to be posting something out probably in about an hour or so. So head there, and we are going to raid somebody at the end. Also, I've been posting this kind of all night. B. Dave Walters, friend of the show, is trying to raise money for his special project on the Indiegogos. Mm-hmm. So check that out. I got the link up there now, and help him out. If you can't, spread the word. Yeah, so that's about it from us. Tune in next week where we see what happens with the Tremere and the coterie, which may or may not get out of there alive.
Yay.
Woo! See ya.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye.